Beat the overlay. It was still launching. Dude. Too fast. Just happened to open the tab and saw the stream title change. Nice. Hey, Nervous Rot. All right. Good morning, everybody. Okay, yesterday's comments to get these tip spots on the team. We got Amdor and Architect. Commenting on the YouTube video. Sure, welcome aboard. Bye-bye. Temp tag here. Forgot to temp down here, but that's fine. We know who's gotta go. If by some miracle nobody gets hurt here. 1.495, under 1.5 million. A sleek team value. Skadoosh! Hey, Falcon. Yeah, we have quite a bit of team value missing the game. Particularly the catcher. The war dancer, sorry. Yeah, only one war dancer is a little rough. Only one player bench. It's also kind of rough. I think technically in tabletop, you do have to leave this gap to be able to get a star player. But in Blood Bowl 3, the Mist Next games create enough room for the star players. It's not an issue. In 4-1, 80% win ratio. Dewsmith's bought 7. Only bought 7 inducements. Interesting. I guess that's like 1 every other game. So that makes sense. Death sustained 2. Death's prevented 2. Nice. We got a good apothecary. Five ejections. Seems kind of low. Happy with that. Only 1 star player ever hired. Morgenthorg played 0 turns. We put him on the line of scrimmage. He got fouled out. The audio today, Top Tech. First of 3 status calls with the same project. Because AI equals more time for meetings, you guys. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in the workforce right now. I mean, even me working for myself, there is some AI issues that crop up. The AI thumbnails YouTube makes for me are apparently worth pushback from some people. I just think they're good fun, but there are people who just absolutely despise AI, and it is a little hard for me to sympathize as someone who doesn't have a boss. I don't have a boss telling me how much I need to be using AI and need to be a lot more productive. Or firing my coworkers. Firing me. Also don't have a data center being built in my backyard. Ills inflicted. There we go. We've killed 3. Wow, we've killed 3 and only died twice, and both of them got better. I think a lot of our victims got better. It doesn't track that. I should write down what my actual rating is here. Maybe we can figure out the formula. So we're at 1153. How are we going to remember that? I have a pen. I can just write it down. 15 games in, 1150. We'd love to spit into somebody on the front page here. Be paired way up. Beating one of these teams would be very good for our sprint. 4 taps worth of games. Ooh, a new high. It's been 3 every time I've looked so far. Hey, Byron. Good to see you. There we go. We got a game. Didn't take too long. Been live for 10 minutes. I was not spinning the whole time, though. Probably less than 5 minutes. Looked like dwarves again. Possibly a rematch. It'd be the same opponent we played yesterday. I'd take that. They had a nice set of level ups, but they never protected the ball. Hey, crab. There's no death roller though. Yesterday's guy had the death roller. It's probably part of why it wasn't too bad to play against dwarves. We're also down to War Dancer this game. I guess that guy can't die. Hopefully it's the strip ball that's missing. Dwarves do have sure hands. And we put Mighty Blow in the tackle guy, so... Hey, Mr. Rocker Crocker. Toxic. Oh, we're up against Crab. Very low team value. Is it because it's a new team or a heavily random team? A heavily random team. That's not good for us. Random defensive. These are all random. Yeah, it's 100% random. No, this guy picked one. Level 3 blockers. Dwarves start at what, 70? Yeah, there's one down here. But he picked one and he picked two. He had to keep a break tackle Troll Slayer, so he's probably low on cash. Oh, this is a bad matchup. It's not a bad player this time either. Dwarves piloted by somebody bad at the game. A lot easier to beat. But Crab's doing the probably the most powerful strategy in this format for getting raw wins. I think it's probably bad for sprinting. But, I mean, there's a lot of people who don't care about sprints. But random level up dwarves. Take your time leveling the team up. Just keep playing a lot of games. As your team value stays low, you just keep playing against rookies. Like, dwarves crush people who don't have a bunch of block yet. And any skills. He's got a lot of good randoms too. Like 35 games played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 good randoms. 1 whiff. That's hitting a good random every other game. Yeah, that seems about right. I think you have to random a dwarf somewhere between 2 and 3 times to get one of the 3 good skills. Cindy, Wizard, Bribe. A big inducement package. We take the ball, score quick, we can get Cindy ditched. Which only costs him a bribe. I think we probably do just kick still. Okay, let's hide accurate. Whoever kicker. I guess I have enough to be able to do this. So maybe it's next games. And we're giving him a decent blitz here. I have to let him hit the derby player. Probably fine. I mean, getting a good foul on a dwarf is actually got to be above average. So swap to this. It's only slightly worse. Field positioning. Actually, it's better because he does have a Troll Slayer, doesn't he? Yeah, so if the other formation got served. So good thing I switched. Hey, Morgan. Yeah, I like how randoms get fixed in the new game. Full TV, half cost SPP, no secondaries route, just primaries, and you get 2. You roll 2 skills at random, so it legit is a way to dump extra SPP. Like if a zombie MVPs, like you're probably not going to level them again, random. You're probably not going to get him more SPP. You can either wait for another MVP. Actually, MVPs improve too, don't they? So your MVPs will never hit your zombies. You get to nominate 6 players? We'll go deep. Snap. Some free movement. Some quick snaps are devastating. This one's not too bad. Ooh, right in the corner. Failed pickup would be ridiculously good. He does have plus agility, though. That's not likely a failed pickup. Yeah, this is Crab in chat. Top deck. Crab Limbic 69. Your 7s league, you do 1 level up per game. It's always random. You don't actually get SPP in 7s? That might be part of why they didn't just copy 7s for Rumble. Ooh, skulls. Oh, he's only got 1 reroll. That's part of why his team value is so low. Skulls on the first turn. 7 turns without a reroll. Makes 1 dying a fair bit worse. Still not incredibly likely to punish him, but... Beta, good to see you. We got our Mighty Blow War Dancer. Finally. Bludge, sidestep, diving, tackle. Not diving tackle. Oh, you get a skull. Tanked at those snakes. Ooh, attrition fireball. It's a stun. That's really good for us. Okay, we can grab this one. And then we could blitz that one. We're starting with a tree 2 die. That's not ideal. We could blitz this one with the Mighty Blow, and then tree 2 die here. That is worse for fouling. I don't even particularly want to foul the or the Troll Slayer. I guess we can grab that guy to here for a reasonably okay foul. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I just really don't want to start with the tree. I really do not want to start with the tree. Goes to bush. And the tree won a night. I think I just eat it. Yeah, that's fine. Told you I didn't want to start with the tree. It should have given a brawler. If that opened the ward interrupt, that'd be bad. Just to a one die. Spare it all! Thank you for making it prime time. 59 months.
New location but same great floating head. Mr. Page is back.
I'm back, baby. A much nicer location now. We've been very happy with the move. Get the Meme Team League game next week. Oops All Cloblins versus Rot Spawn Ball Carrier with no Pestigores. Nice. The trees duel looks like it was a draw. Oh, it wasn't even a duel. Dwarves all have block. But she didn't make it a 3-die. Or use a tackler. Got away with one there. Really gets a retry, so we didn't get away with much. The 3-die still waiting. Bonk. Triple both down. Crisp stays on his feet. Your Rot Spawn Ball carries plus agility? What do they start at? 4 plus agility? So 3 plus to pick up on your 4 movement guy? It's easier to score on that than a tree. Five plus to start. You've only moved it to a 4 plus. Ugh. Good news is we've tanked 2 turns worth of hits here. There's still 11 players on the field. A lot of them are on the ground, but they are on the field. Maybe blitz and punch here to break through. There's a stand from there. Always tree blitz. Good guy there. Do that. Dauntless on the tree is a little sad for us. Take a blitz here. Could blitz here. Push that away. Punch this. Run some stuff around that way. Maybe get that hit? We could stand this guy, War Dancer hit here, and then dodge stuff through. Dodging through a tackler. I don't love that. Is there a hit? Like here? Put a guy there, hit here. I could just stand here and maybe get that hit? After that hit? That might be the way. Try to get both of these guys their hits. No, that's not the way. We'll go with this plan. A weaker punch, another 1 and 9. I will spend a reroll. Just a 5, so the weaker punch didn't really matter. There's this guy. A 1v1 in the backfield with the ball carrier. Now we do the elf thing. Everybody successfully dodges. The 3+ works. I'm going to spend a reroll here, because that does thicken this up. Pretty meaningful way, I think. This one I won't reroll. Because it worked! Nice. Alright, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. He's 0 rerolls? I just realized this guy actually is a leader. The deep kick has put the dwarves in really bad shape. Deep kick paired with him staying aggressive and just keeping everybody else midfield. You might have to roll a lot of dice here. Or just accept the potato. Maybe he does get over here. Fine. Still need a dodge. Even that is where it's heading. He's plus agility, though, actually. His dodge isn't that bad. Rerolls are a crutch. His lack of rerolls gave him a fireball, which he used on turn 1 to get a stun. That fireball could have just been 2 rerolls. Realistically, what the lack of rerolls is getting him is better matches, not fireball. Just got a fireball this time. He might have added fake team value to get this game. Something which you generally would not do with 0 rerolls. How far ahead were we? Like 300? Yeah, he spent 300. I don't know what the exact number is. But he got Bribe, Wizard, and Cindy. Fake team value to always get Cindy would be interesting. Did it get stream sniped? It sure is a bad matchup. We didn't wait that long for a 300,000 team value apart, but God knows how the matchmaker works this season. Get their first removal on turn 3. Part of why we're in reasonable shape here. I mean, Crab is in chat. He didn't say he sniped. He didn't say he didn't snipe. He just said, let's go. I do feel like a couple times this run here, I've had non-genuine opponents. But I don't know if this is one of those times. In sevens, the rerolls cost double to start your initial team. So a lot of teams only start with one. Ogres start with none. Okay, he got the ball in a spot. The ball is definitely in a place. This could actually end up going really poorly for us. If this one die fails. Actually, I think we could 2-die it. There's so many elves here. I can fully surround, 2-die from here, and surf it. I need to spend 5 of my elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But two of them do have to dodge. Just briefly considering, like, do I want to do even more dodges to keep these ones loose? But I don't think we do. This is dodge skill, not on tackle. Sidestep around the wing. Two pluses, got the push. That guy gets to stay standing, but we do get this surf. Considering following up here, wondered if we give him a surf back. I don't think we do. They're too slow to get around. I think I'll follow up just to get another thing tagging that surf. Keep that guy from getting into this square too. Ball goes too deep. It comes back. Would have bounced again. The ball's on a journey. Right, went straight across that time. I don't think I want to punch a stand firm. Too likely we get stuck on him. Guess I could punch that one. Pick up on this one. The pick up first. Oh, okay, that guy can reach, so we do need to protect here. Never mind that. Okay, are we re-rolling? If one reroll, he does get to hit me, but it's just a 1 die. And his recovery is basically non-existent. But rerolling here also saves dirty player from destroy. I think we have to eat it. Maybe not. Like, we are about to get a stolen touchdown here. So, like, maybe I can spend all my resources to get the stolen touchdown. It doesn't matter. We wrote a rerolls. But, like, for keeping my players alive, that was a good reroll. Would have been 2 less armor rolls. One of them a mighty blow hit. 2 very good pieces. Like, I could have jammed 2 go for it's to be an assist. I don't know where he came from. Maybe he did do go for it. No, he hasn't rolled any dice yet. Ooh. Okay, punished for holding that reroll. Send in the apothecary. Big cussed guy too. He rolled a 16 anyway. 16 plus 1. Medic. 14 plus 1. I mean, it would have been a strength bust, I think. I think 15 and 16 are both deads. So the best of 14 would have been in that case as a strength bust, which we might have kept. Now we're playing New Rules Elves. New Rules Elves can't build a Fowler. They can still foul. But New Rules Elves don't get to have devious access. Not even secondary. That's our first painful death, I think. It didn't even go for the 1 die up there. Or Fistung. There. Guard on both of them is going to make surfing tough. This guy's asking to get served. We have only 1 assist square, though. If we want that surf, it's going to be a 1 die. Or we have to beat the other ones up first. Probably also a 1 die. So we could just blitz here and score. We could blitz here and look for a stall up here. We do have 2 guys that can dodge to make that stall happen. Dwarves have 4 turns. Putting the dwarves down to 3 turns is a pretty big difference. Ball here, kicker here, I think is actually probably sufficient. Assuming that Troll Slayer falls. Do that. Hopefully we can actually get some dodges. If we don't get dodges, we might end up getting kind of pinned. Tree for a minute. Easy for him to serve the War Dancer here, I think. Even entertain 1 dying. I guess we could 1 die here. I don't think we will. This one we'll have to read. technically surf me if I stay here. Two on the gauntlet run. Not dead, though. When's the sprint deadline? They haven't said when the season changes. We actually don't know if it's like next week or a month away. I think by when they talked about it in that stream, it was supposed to have changed by now. So it could be any day, but they haven't said anything either, so who knows? Zero reroll dwarfs are a pain. Ask you how you know. How do you know that, Vienna? I've tried it. Suffer from some variance for sure. Marathon sprint. Yeah. Last month they did say next month. It is currently next month. I went over there so that if he doesn't go for it to tag this stuff, then this guy's loots. I don't even know if he'd go for it or not. Dude on a tree. I'm out of rerolls too. If we take the tree hit and end the turn, I think we will start next turn with the ball, but I think we'll be in pretty bad shape. It's probably like a 3+ worst case to score, which is pretty bad. That's not something I would be happy to do. If I want the tree swing, like we could go here, blitz here. Yeah, nothing I can do lets me stall. I can't shift over. So it's just, do I want the attrition hits? I want this one. I don't know if I want the tree. Nah, let's just jam it in. He's got 3 turns to score, which is pretty tough. The tree swing would have been a 1 in 27 to fail, which is pretty rare. But it's probably also, like, similarly rare to actually remove that dwarf. Got 10 players still. They're unscathed. Drop back into an anchor. There's this blitzer there, so we want to go the other side. We really don't want to touch back. We really, really don't want to touch back. Hold it in one square. Blitz. Interesting. Move guy can technically get under there. I don't know how he'd run the gauntlet. Poorly. That's how he'd run the gauntlet. Would run it poorly. I guess we just blitz this one. Get him, Mr. Throw. I did go for it, son. No reroll blitz. Shift them to be a little more in front of their scoring threat. I suspect they won't try for a touchdown here. How fast is Cindy? Should she have come in? She's only 5 movement. Well, the scoring threat injured my guy instead. I don't think he's trying to score. Aiming dead down. No, we just took the temp tag off. We just took the temp tag off. We definitely don't fire concussions on. Especially with deaths occurring. I guess it does depend on the random, though. We probably don't keep ever shadowing. We keep a shadowing. Second kick. I wouldn't keep second kick. Dauntless. I wouldn't keep. You'll be fine, Gaming Dad. Walk it off. You still got a place on the team. Oh, there is a second blitzer. I thought he only had one blitzer. The second one was hiding behind the tree. Bonk. Timber. Tanked it. 9 plus a mighty blow, not enough to break Nurgle's Rot's armor. 11 armor. He gets a 1 on the pickup. We could get a second touchdown and then DACA. We could definitely DACA. We could DACA anyways. We could DACA up a touchdown. We could DACA if he gets one here. He's not even trying. I guess the Troll Slayer, maybe he's going to give the ball to the Troll Slayer. Because he might actually want to random it again. So worse agility, but 5 movement. More movement than Alino. The Blitzers are more movement and more agility. than Linos. It's already got enough to random again. Yeah, he's just not. I mean, technically these blitzers can score. They're only 2 go forts away. In fact, having them here kind of camouflaged might be better. A lot of opponents might not realize they're actually scoring threats. Where if you took a blitzer and ran it over here, I think everyone would figure it out. Oh, he got the pickup, but did a go for it. KO'd himself on it. This one in scoring range? He sidestepped too, so we might be able to smack him forward. No, I guess my blitz has to go onto the Troll Slayer. I guess we don't need to score either. We could probably protect this. We could go plus move 1 here. This guy blitzes. And this guy goes over there to screen. He decides to stay down. That might be smart. A lot of these dwarves don't have a whole lot to do. I'm running back just so he doesn't get tagged. Because they do actually go for a touchdown. I suspect they won't. I guess over here's a little safer from a 1 and 9. It's surfed if we did 1 and 9 there. Ooh, spicy. Rower gets some punch in SPP. So pass farm for another random. I don't know if we keep randoming after hitting 1 good one. Might be time just to give him sure hand and block. Ooh, 1 on the pickup. Good injury, though. Nobody gets surfed. Frenzy's gone. That was you, Byron? Butterfingers. That's tackled. Get 2 tackle zones on the ball. We do have a lack of sure hands for sure. They don't have a scoring threat. Can't get through here. That's solid. We blitz him, then we can hit here, get it down to 1 tackle zone. Score directly that way. We do have another turn. We'd have to stand him on the sideline and put this guy like, sidestepper there, other catcher. But then he'd be able to pin me. I think I need to find a play that actually scores. Which I think is like this guy in the end zone, this guy pick up and pass. We could put this here. Blitz here. Push that away. That's probably the play. The hit to go for it, it is. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Does need a POW. A pair of 2+. Get the 2+. We didn't get the POW. So I could push my guy on and jiggle. Yeah. With that, then -2 on the pickup. I did get served here, though. Unless I score. -3 on the pickup, so we made that worse. I guess we could swing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick up. That. Give the dwarves exactly what they want. A ton of punches. Dodge to here, 2-die that. I'm gonna dodge to here and just... That does turn the miracle off. Like, what is this guy doing now? Guess he's just gonna stand. Die skull. That's a surfed. Just needed a push to not get surfed. Yeah, we're still up a touchdown. Scoring that turn would have forced Cindy to play 1 drive. They do have a bribe for her, though. You thought the catcher that moved was going to end up getting the jiggle? And then we get served. We've got scoring threats. 3 of them. One of them's about to get served. Hey, Fistong, I got bad news. We got dwarfed. You got dwarfed the worst. We tried to save you. I used the apothecary, but it was dead into dead. Go to here. I don't know if it matters where we put him. At least they didn't blitz one of my scoring threats. It does feel like Toxic is just trying to kill my team. But, I mean, I take that back. I take that back. Like, it's also preserving your team, right? It's my Mighty Blow attacker. It's how you keep your team alive. I take that back. That's also, I probably can't win this game hit. Not just I want to kill your team hit. It might even be a good hit for trying to win the game. Getting the numbers advantage is an effective way to win. I don't think his 0 rerolls punished him very much. Skull's on turn 1, and then I don't know if he had to eat anything since that. Oh, he failed to go for it. Failed to go for it with the ball carrier and KO'd himself. Alright, well, abandoning the ball to foul my War Dancer is... Certainly, I don't care about winning. It could still be I want my team to live, more than I want your team to die. Okay, so just picking it up, we get 3+2+ touchdown. I don't know how many dice we're willing to roll to get the blitz onto this guy. It doesn't get rid of the go for it. It gets it, and it doesn't get rid of the pickup. It just gives me +1 on the pickup. Two plus does get us the 2 die. But the 2 die could 1 and 9 as well. I think we just pick it up. Yeah, 1. 1 would have failed anyway. There's no armor roll when you fail the pickup, at least. Still 1 stolen touchdown. So we go for a quick touchdown. Perhaps definitely not sad to be facing the Wood Elves. There's no doubt that the dwarves are the favored team here. At least before the game started. At halftime, down a touchdown. Their ball carrier not coming back. I don't know if the dwarves are favored. I mean, they're favored to have more SPP. They're still murder favored. Got 8 players against their 10? Are they 10? This guy is a Cindy killer too, so trying to get the mighty blow out. Is the bomber more relevant? If he bases all man, like it looks like he's thinking, we should be able to slip past quickly. If he just does 3 on the line and like covers the field reasonably well, we can just DACA. DACA has the benefit of getting out of Cindy's range. Especially kind of deep Cindy. Like if we did run the ball up over here, maybe the bomb makes a miracle happen for them. You failed to pick up again, Byron. It wasn't an easy pickup this time. Uptech, you remember Toxic doing stuff like this before? It's right in his username. He had a reputation that goes back to Blood Bowl 2 for law palming. So did I. I think we just DACA. I don't often DACA. Want to hit this guy on my way out? It's not worth risking him. Maybe it is, because like I'm assuming we just win this game. That's not true at all. The tree should at least punch it. Giving them something to do in the midfield, beating up the tree, is maybe fine. I guess the tree can blitz and start running. The dwarfy punches can't catch up if I do a go for it. This has the negative if these guys can blitz. And an okay kick. Or DACA punishment. Bro. Okay, reroll fixed it. Need to be here? To the hit the dirt? I don't get mighty blown. Nah. Make him swing at me. Ties up this dwarf. Minute and 26 left on my clock here. He does have a bribe making that foul. The word answer a lot better. Kind of annoying he got away with the just putting one less tackle zone on the ball. High risk, high reward. You used a Cindy to punish someone else at DACA. They did a clumpy DACA. Bombs away. You can throw long bombs, right? You just need to roll big dice. What's Cindy's once per game? 2 bombs at once, I think. No stand firm here. We could have stand firm but stayed on Cindy, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It still wouldn't have been a hit on it. This way I do get to hit a dwarf. Back on Cindy if I want to. You come up and do a hit and run. Whoever provides the assist for the hit and run is going to get blitzed, so it's probably just not worth it. Fall back. Yeah, let's do another turn of don't kill me. Lots of ones. Guess I just eat it. He did scatter where he can stare at the ball. He has no rerolls though. The KO'd leader still has a reroll if he comes back. Cindy doesn't play for dwarves in the new rules? Nice. 2 bombs at once, but chance to be sent off when she does it. We're done not getting punched. We now will be in range of dwarves, so. That guy moves on to phase 2. Past the slow team. Timber. Goes right tanks to hit. Nice. If he's gonna foul. Nope, he just, well, maybe, but he did run away. That guy could still foul. Let's actually pressure the ball too. These guys are quad go for it though. Moving this guy ahead of time. Makes sense if you're planning to do all those go for it without a reroll. He's still debating it. I don't like. It's so many go for it. You're in good shape if it works, but it's so many go for it. The first 2. The second 2. Well, the good news is like. We can use the blitz in this guy's head and actually deal. But it is a lot of dice involved. War Dancers Not directly useful. We could put 2 in, hit here first. Then hit here. The War Dancer can go from above. Interesting. Guess we don't want to do that. Yeah, spending these 2 seems fine. Wish I was holding the ball. Wish there's pretty bad. We could still 2-die him from here, but we need to tag that, unfortunately. You get the POW? I'll bite you, POW. Ooh. Stun is big. Takes the pressure off. Oh, apparently we got stunned on the POW. I just realized that now. Okay, where do we want to be? I assume you're not in the way anymore. So, like, blitz this. I need to be out of range of being tagged. Hit here. I guess we have to kind of go deep. If we go like here. Sure, let's not burn back thinking about it. The tree's been a pretty good part of this dock. I like that mini dwarf stuck here does get us the scoring threat. He has to roll go forts to tag it. I didn't consider Cindy blasting through. But I did go pretty deep. Probably the way you defend against that as well. Does Cindy end the turn when she double bombs if she gets thrown out? Say. Send off does usually mean a turnover? Yeah, it just doesn't say, so who knows. There's also the fact of who knows how it's programmed. Weapon Slayer, it is a turnover. Good to know. Means they can't just fire it off at us. They go for the War Dancer. Still have their blitz here. And their bomb and their foul. War Dancer does tank the tackle. Yeah, blitz here and tag the ball carrier was probably the better play. Ooh, concussion on his own guy. Failing the double go for it tag. We could probably get a 2+ pass to our free player here. Thanks to our accurate. Yep. Anything first? We can bring this over and hit here. That gets the thrower a little farther up. Which is useful if we get like miracle bombed or something. somebody ready to recover. Oh, we also have War Dancer hit here. I can knock these 3 dwarves. We might not even need to do a pass and play. Ooh, another dwarf down. What dice? Subliminal 25. A turnover is only caused if a player is sent off for a foul action. Okay. Yeah, we're still under the 2020 rules, so that's good to know for the future. But yeah, it's not relevant for right now. Feels a little risky. We're getting the 2025 rules in the video game before the end of the year is the way they phrased it. We're gonna have to do the pat. I don't think there's a H anymore. Oh, there's kind of a cage if we get a POW here. All these one-and-nine hits are scaring them. So. Thing is, I want to pass. The thing. Because it is random if we want a random here. That's not fine. No. Sharpie. Oh, that was my favorite lineup. Random Dauntless recovered with random block, random kick. Our random Linos have been reset on us. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. 4 more games left in the sprint after this. We'll keep the team value a little lower, but only a little lower. I mean, that guy was 30k for kick and block, which is still a good deal. Get away from that assist on the foul. There's some games of Blood Bowl where I've said in the past, like, nobody wins. Where I think this time it's actually we both win. So, badly hurt. Nice, not dead. Hooray. No, not at all, Mr. Rocker Crocker. In fact, I'm happy with the badly hurt. I feel like Crap has accomplished his goal, so like he's winning too. And where we're on last 5 games of the sprint, I just want the win. I'm fine losing 2 players to get the win. I'll do that for all of the last 5 games. I think I want to give the ball to this one. What a farm. So we punch. Let's Cindy. Let's Cindy for the retry. Oops. Oh, damn. I was due for a derp today. Snake the catch? Okay. Recover catch. I guess one dying Cindy's the same as dodging now. Similar. Cindy can bomb these two, though. Right. 5 L's left of the pitch. But a locked up win. Nowhere near the ball. If DACA always works this good, I can see why a lot of people do it. He just bounced the ball off his teammate's face. Like in Austin Powers. Farming our one-turner seems better than... I don't even know what we want next on this guy. Bombing's a little dangerous for him. He's just gonna foul. Not bombing anymore. We bomb way up here. Mm-hmm. Tree Blitz provide the assist. The ball vulnerable? The ball's actually vulnerable if the tree derps. I guess we'll do the handoff first. No root? Yes, pow? No grab on the blitz. Guess we don't want to clump. Maybe I just accept this one armor roll from the foul. Even if I get away, he is two-dying this guy. Yeah, and he doesn't have a good hit. And I'm like, I just don't want to fail another dodge and kill another guy. Vienna is Euro SPP at least. It's like, it's the right foul to leave. Didn't feel like the dwarves were that interested in scoring. It almost certainly pivoted to that at some point. I got a deep kick turn 1. The ball ended up here. So the fact that he didn't cage, like, I think he can get there naturally, still intending to win. Certainly wasn't a full what ball from the beginning. It has pivoted a little bit into what ball. Double bomb. Got himself. We tanked it. Double bomb or single bomb? Just single bomb. the heck out of here. Tree out of Foul City. I guess he already has a foul target. Should have blitzed Cindy first. I didn't check the backfield. I assume he was still surrounded. I knew I had a guy back there, but when he wasn't on camera, I just assumed it wasn't just a 2+. So tree not doing go for it would have been fine. It still would have been out of range of these guys assisting them. I mean, tree blitz would probably have been fine too. Do you feel like the tree would have been fouled? We got caught on a stud. Not dead. The bribe worked, but now they need the argue to work to actually have Cindy for the final turn here. Alright, well, we got the solid win. Cost us some linos. We also escaped the whatchamacallit? The missed escapes we had from the last one, including one of the war dancers. It cost us our dirty player sneaky get and our kick. If somebody can pick kick, I will definitely pick kick. Well, I mean, not on the catcher. Actually, maybe on the catcher. They got their argue the call. Actually, did get their argue. I'm gonna spread out so the bomb and the foul are worse. Maybe. Spread out here too, so the bomb I can't just biff the bomb at these guys. Double bomb. Would anyone get kick? Yeah, MVP on Gaming Dad. Oh, it's missed next game. Dead player. A tombstone at 3? So MVP there would be a random. Possibly. A kick. The randoms are a lot better now that our kick's gone. And our dirty player. Dirty player, kick are things you want one of. Get the ref! Have a bribe. Get sanctioned turn 16 foul. The game wants him to. My theory was spreading out will be there's less assists to foul. Like, yeah, that guy's... You can't help the tree and the foul. That was my theory. I would say that we could confirm if he's just trying to kill my team or not by if he does a pass farm, but nobody freaking pass farms. Everyone loves to murder. It is not strange to make my team worse instead of your team better here. Which is sad. Like, you should pass farm with this guy. Not try to kill my tree. Because he doesn't gain anything from the foul. You don't gain SPP from foul. Just a stun. We tanked it. If I wasn't spread out, he might have been able to foul the thrower, but it was a 0 SPP thrower too. We escape with the win. Trying to get to history. Yeah, he sniped us. Plus 300. To put us, yeah, that's like the exact target. He's 15k behind, and I think you add T value in 50k increments. Did I boot him from chat? I mean, I could. I don't know. That's just the way he works. he's been a member of the community for a while. It's not like we're that invested in this team. The purgatory season, and it's not like banning him from chat would make him not snipe us in the future. It would just make him not hang out in the future. Top tag, I don't think that's linked. And maybe it wasn't a snipe. Like maybe he always adds 300,000, but you don't add, like, in my, like, the strategy of adding team value is counter to the strategy of having no rerolls. So the team value add to match me seems like I want to play against Mr. Page. So I'm a big believer in the benefit of the doubt, but it's kind of hard to doubt the that wasn't added just for me. I don't think, like, it's the interface works weird too. Like when you look at his team, like his history, you don't get to see what he added for every game. His team is currently set to plus 300,000, and that's what you see on all of his games. Like it modifies like a team name kind of thing. I guess you could like replay a game and see. All you'd see there is like how many inducements there were. You don't know if you just got a random mismatch too. Yeah, 4 matches left in the sprint. Okay, let's get back into the stats. I skipped out quick so that we could actually see that 300,000 if it was there. So we'd get there before it got changed for his next game. Ooh, MVP the tree. Hello. I don't think that's our secondary yet, but I think that's pretty close. You could kind of see it wasn't normal based on the opponent's team value. Oh, that's true. You could just see if the majority of his other games were close on team value. That would mean there's no added team value. Yeah, let's check that then. Like, is he often, like, half of the time, 300,000 ahead? Even 300,000 behind against Grendel. Even, actually, the dwarves are 100 ahead, 200 ahead. And yeah, they're like, most of these games are within a wizard, which is what the matchmaker kind of does. They're not 300,000 apart. Oh, this one actually is. GG crab. With the baby in the lap. The baby in the lap. Oh, you've had another then. I've been gone for quite a while. The crab clan grows, does it? Am I correct in that assumption? Ooh, we actually stayed pretty close on block count there. 21 to 29. That would lead me to believe I didn't fail any dodges. We didn't have turns where we let him punch us like 4 or 5 times very often. I didn't take my line of scrimmage hits either. 2 now and 3rd on the way. Congrats. Decent SPP. It's still a negative game for sure. We broke armor 35%. They broke armor 47%. My dodges weren't that great. We failed 6. Who knows how many got rerolled though? There were a decent number of 3+ dodges in there. My only pass. They failed 2 passes. Bomb throws probably, actually. My pickups were rough. We did Butterfingers a lot. Did 5 rushes, failed 1. Not bad. I like seeing the low count on rushes. I feel like my open field positioning, I used to say was the weakest part of my game. I don't think it is anymore. And I think a low rush count does show some like forethought into where you're putting players. Unless you're playing dwarves, then you're just you're just so slow. You got to do rushes. My dice were fairly even. Skulls was my highest, but not by a ton. They were heavy on both downs, which generally I assume worked out for them. Alright, let's see if we get some level ups. Not quite here. Mystic's game rotates here. Change places. Okay, so we have no bench. We are going to have to do some hiring. Gaming Dead does get to random. We don't get to use it this game, but what's in the box? A frenzy. First frenzy. Happy to have a frenzy. Some sideline control. Denbeat cannot pick kick. No, we can't pick kick on a lino. We could pick kick on this catcher. This is our one-turner. We really don't want to do that. Oh, we can even pick one of the one-turning skills. Do we want sprint or sure feet or sidestep? I think I was saying the other day grab makes sidestep a little less needed. So sure feet and sprint I think are the pick. Sure feet is good if we've burned our rerolls. Sprint is good if we want to reduce the number of pushes we need. We want to be better when we're behind on players, basically. Like, if they still have their whole team, it might be tough to get the second hit. How many hits do we currently need? 9, 10, 11? We currently need 2. Or if we take sprint, we only need 1 push. Sidestep is good the rest of the game. That is very true. Sidestep is good the rest of the game. Yeah, Blood Bowl 3 being stuck in purgatory definitely sucks, but it could have died. It could have gone to hell. We're in purgatory, and it definitely, like, the bankruptcy could have killed the game. They could have just shut the doors. So Slytherin stepping in and buying them does mean we're exiting, hopefully, to heaven out of purgatory at the end of the year. Fingers crossed. But there was a non-zero chance that Blood Bowl just got shut down. The original publisher went bankrupt. Or if not shut down, like in cruise control mode where they stop adding features and the game is just there. Like StarCraft 2 or whatever, a patch every other year. Get it for pennies on the dollar? Well, that's the thing. The role of the publisher is to pay the salaries, right? So they might have acquired the rights pretty cheap, but they are on the hook to actually be paying the bills. So they're the ones with the financial burden if Warhammer Blood Bowl flops. They're paying the $100 grand or two to get it across the line. Depending how many devs there are. You pray for Tomb Kings first? We actually know the first teams. It is Tomb Kings and Bretonnians at launch. And they're free. After those two teams, though, every team will have to be purchased with money. They're getting rid of the free-to-play grind for teams. That's part of their monetization changes, which I think overall are good. The monetization changes are very much like pro-consumer. They're getting rid of the FOMO shop. This rotating shop is going away. Like, act now, 4 days only. Like, I don't want this now, but I might want it eventually. I better buy it. Like, that's very anti-consumer. It will just be a giant store with everything available. So, like, there are some pros that come with it. Oh, another pro is the Blood Pass is just free. The Blood Pass will be free for everybody with a bunch of free cosmetics for everyone to have fun unlocking. But the team itself is going to be $5 or $10, they haven't said. There'll be no way to free-to-play get the teams. So if you're sitting on some Warpstone like me and you don't have every team unlocked, do so now before the Warhammer update. Because your Warpstone will be for cosmetics only. Like in November or December, whenever the update comes. But yeah, the first two teams on the launch were getting both Tomb Kings and Bretonnians for no extra charge. Could also go for plus agility to make the catch on the line better and the dodge through the back line better. That's true. I think it's way more expensive too, though. I'm kind of liking sidestep because it'll help keep them alive for the other 15 turns of the game. And it does also help the one turn. Yeah, that's the thing, Bitwise Bard. If you want companies to move away from the mobile game bullshit of like loot packs and time-gated stuff, like they need to make money somehow. So like having to pay $10 for the teams isn't great. But I mean, like you don't need to buy every team either. Like there's a lot of teams where I've like barely played them. So I have a feeling the way most people will actually engage with it is, well, one style is just buy them all. Because like $10 every 3 months is not bad for a game you play a ton. Speaking as like an MMO / card game player. But the, I think the more common type of player will be people who buy like 1 or 2 teams over the whole course of the whole time. And like, just don't buy gnomes, like whatever. And then wait for a pack. Wait for a deal, right? Like they'll go on Steam sales and stuff. And presumably they'll get bundled into seasons worth of teams you can get all in one shot. But presumably in the Steam sales they'll be half price. 3-6 months after they've come out. The teams will be the same price as boxed teams, and you'll have to buy the paints too, or your cosmetics are just gray. No, that's like the old way of trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Charging for your product is a step in the right direction. That's the problem with loot boxes. They are kind of fun. Says somebody who's played slots in his life. It's been a long time since I played slots. Gambling is kind of fun. I think like Overwatch kind of did loot boxes well. Like I remember when Overwatch first came out, I enjoyed the loot boxes. Like it was actually fun to crack those open, but they were all cosmetic. They were all cosmetics, and the game had so many things you could unlock. Like they had like play of the game animations, like intro animations when you got play of the game. They had end screen poses, like and then skins and stuff like every other game. It would almost be overwhelming if you did just have a catalog you could browse. So the loot boxes were fun because you'd open them up and be like, hey, I actually got something for Lucio, the character I'm playing a lot right now. And every once in a while you get a legendary one. Like that actually is fun. But they were all free. Like after every game you got one-ish. I did see some streamers that actually did buy the extra ones. You could like, for $1, you could buy another one. But I think that is loot boxes done well. Loot boxes done poorly is basically card games. And then like the mobile games have like you loot box for heroes. It's a little more annoying when it's actual gameplay elements. Some of the skins are alright. Most of them aren't great. The problem with the skins is spikes. It does seem to be like they do fold the common skins in by just adding spikes to everybody. But like I would say half the legendaries I like. I actually don't like skins in video games though. Like League of Legends, where you take like the fire hero and you get a skin to turn it into a wind hero instead. I actually don't like that. Like, especially as like a spectator. But more so as a player. Like, it just makes it harder to learn the game. I think League of Legends at least tends to keep the silhouette the same, so you can probably guess who it is, but there's some games where you can kind of disguise what you're playing as by using your skin. Your favorite and the one of the few you've actually bought was the one that got rid of the Dark Elf bibs. Yes, I agree. I think the Amazons have some decent ones. I tend to like the ones that actually get rid of the armor. Like get rid of the giant shoulder pads. The anti-skins. The skins that just show skin. Not necessarily. The clothing under it. I don't like all of the extra hubbabaloo. World of Warcraft syndrome there. The stronger character is, the bigger and more robust all the fucking shoulder bullshit gets. Warhammer 40k does that on the Space Marines too. Could be like Marvel Rivals. More people working on those butt ridges than the actual game. Crazy watching Paper Magic in the meantime with 10 or so alt art for some cards. Paper Magic has jumped the freaking shark. I'm surprised they haven't printed the Fawns jumping the shark card yet. Like, it really makes me want to sell out my good Magic cards because, like, being able to get like a barbed wire baseball bat. It's just a legit Magic card somebody could play against you. From Walking Dead. I've seen some YouTube shorts of people mashing together all the bullshit in MTG now. I cast my SpongeBob SquarePants, and he'll equip the bat from Walking Dead. I will then use him to crew my DeLorean. And then I will cast Late for Work on your Spider-Man. Like, not far off from what could actually happen at a Magic table. The thing that kind of bugs me the most about that, though, is, like, it used to be fun back in the day. Like, oh, there's a Lord of the Rings card game. Great, let's go buy it. And then you see how a new game works. Where now it's like, oh, there's a Lord of the Rings set in Magic. Like, it's like wasted opportunity. It could have been a whole new card game to explore. Mark your word, they'll have Magic NFTs eventually. I think Wizards of the Coast might have learned their lesson about being evil. When, like, D&D almost blew up on them. And complaining about the current state of Magic is very much old man yells at cloud. I think overall, the human population prefers these niche Magic sets. And it's probably good for Magic overall, because it brings other fandoms in. Like the Final Fantasy one, I'm sure got a lot of new people playing Magic. I didn't mind Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy nearly as much as Spider-Man. The Spider-Man one was just, like, set in New York City, and it was literally, like, cards like Late for Work. Like, it wasn't what if fantasy in New York City, it was literally just Spider-Man New York City cards. Bullied at school was like a spell you can cast. And the art is like a bunch of kids in the bleachers on a soccer field. Fear of missing out is a card. Magic's also really expensive now. You bought some of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle MTG cards? I almost bought the Blood Bowl ones, but I didn't even buy those. They also, like, crossed a pretty big line when the Universes Beyond sets just became part of, like, standard tournament play Magic. When they were niche products for, like, Commander at tabletop gaming, it was easier to ignore. But I guess that's like the slow boiling of the frog. Yeah, I'm gonna go sidestep here. I think that's better. Honestly, there are a lot of games where we don't even one turn. We've had a lot of luck stealing the balls. So this will make us better at stealing the balls. Where are we at on this one? One away from a regular. With the tree. 2 away. Okay, definitely saving for a secondary. I'm leaning towards pro, because we've had a hard time standing this player back up. So pro to just reroll take roots and fail to stands. And some attack dice. Might be better than block. Block is still pretty good. We want some temps for the bench. We want to buy something here. What are we buying? We have both catchers, so I don't think we need a catcher. I think we'll buy 2 temps, but I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday, where I'm gonna put them up for YouTube. So comment and subscribe over on YouTube if you're watching the YouTube video, and we'll get you on the team tomorrow morning before I play the game. During this 2+ week sprint of playing a game every day, I have been uploading them to YouTube, and they get like 50 or 60 views. So if you really want to be the temp, you could even wander on over to my YouTube channel, and which is linked down below the stream. It should be, pretty sure Twitch links it down there. But the video won't go up for a couple hours. When I'm done streaming, I hit the button, but Twitch sends it to YouTube for me. takes a couple hours. Larian's live stream for Baldur's Gate 3 got taken down for body exposure and sexualized behaviors. It definitely has that in Baldur's Gate 3. There's definitely some room to be improved with Blood Bowl 3 crap, yeah. Somebody could step in and make a much better like fantasy sport. I realize that's already a phrase, but everyone here would understand what I mean. You need a better name for the genre. I remember talking with one of the original WoW developers was streaming Blood Bowl a while ago. Like I rated him, he rated me, and I remember telling him like somebody needs to give Blood Bowl the same treatment that you gave MMOs. Like MMOs used to be like brutally hardcore. And World of Warcraft came out and everyone was like, "Oh, when you die, it's barely any punishment," and blah blah blah. Like this is an awful, horrible MMO. And then it turns out, no, it's the most popular MMO ever. So like if like a better version of Blood Bowl where you round off all these edges that just freaking suck. There's no need to have your players permanently die. Like, I'm sorry, that doesn't need to be in a game. You can't snap your fingers and take it out of Blood Bowl 3 because the game is designed that way. But if you're making your own game, you do not need to have permadeath in it. But anyway, his response to me, though, was he actually went into a meeting once and pitched to an exec that exact idea. And the exec just looked at him and said, "And how many people play Blood Bowl?" Oh, yeah. There's no budget for it. Thousands of players if you make a twice as good Blood Bowl. Thousands of players waiting to be yours. So I think it's a good idea, but like no one's gonna fund it. Lubus, permadeath is actually why you would never play / buy the game. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad because it's not permadeath in the sense of like hardcore Diablo permadeath. Like we lost a couple players. We still have a pretty good team here. And there is something to be said about a roller coaster. Like games that do have some negative in them, some negative emotions getting inflicted on you, do actually, I think, have more staying power. But I think you could have things that suck and would get that all of the benefits of that without sucking as bad as just having your player deleted. Like if a dead player had to go to go into the regeneration vat for 3 games, that would still suck. And maybe you only have 1 regeneration vat. Maybe you can buy another regeneration vat with some of your extra money, like, and then you could have 2 players in there at a time. Very, very Dragon Ball Z. Stick Goku with the regeneration vat. He'll be back, better than ever. You can even gain experience while you're in the vat. Too many beer and pretzel players that would never switch over? Well, I think you could win them, though. You could, like... Those would be the players you could win. It'd be harder to win over, like, the Andy Davos. The people trying to get... Like win worlds. Where, like, being good at the game is what they're trying to do. Would be harder to win over with a more casual version. More mass appeal. Like, there were a lot of, like, EverQuest players that I'm sure did not move over to WoW. They stuck with EverQuest. WoW didn't need to steal the EverQuest players. WoW brought people into the genre that would never have played it before. You can do microtransactions to heal your player. Oof. Oof. If it was a mobile game, that's what they would do. There's some NFTs in there too. You're talking about the tabletop guys play since the 90s that you'd never get. Yeah, sure, yeah. Because they're playing Blood Bowl because it's comfortable to them. They wouldn't necessarily want to branch out, but you might be able to win them really easily. All it might take to switch those groups over is like one player giving the new game a shot and convincing his buddies to try it. If I was going to make it though, personally, it would be online only. Online only board games, you can still go with the spirit of a board game, but you gain so much. You could have so much more complexity and like fiddly bits that the game takes care of for you. Where an online game or a tabletop game, you have to kind of hold back a little bit on stuff like that. Like one way to, if you wanted to keep it as a dice game for the combat, one way to smooth out dice games is actually just to put more dice in them. Like if you're rolling 10d6, there's a lot less variance than 2d6. A lot less variance. There's actually a carnival game scam that revolves around that. I've never seen it in person. I think it's in the States that you actually see it, but there's something based on like NFL football where you roll a whole assload of dice and then the carny counts up your results. And there's a chart on the wall where if you roll like 80 or higher, you get like a good passing play and you gain 30 yards. And your goal is to move your token all the way across the football field. But they cheat for you at the beginning. You have to pay like 50 cents for every play. You pay 50 cents, you roll your dice, and you move the ball. And then you pay 50 more cents, and you move the ball some more. But they'll cheat for you at the beginning and make you think, oh, this isn't too hard. And then they don't have to cheat at the end. They just count it up legitimately, and all of a sudden you're not gaining any yards anymore. And they do that by, they cheat for you at the beginning because it's actually kind of hard to get the big plays. And then people who don't realize they're getting cheated, like some people just won't say anything when they miscount it. And other people will just not even realize they miscounted it. But then in their mind, they'll be like, oh, I'm only 20 yards away. I will keep paying 50 cents. Because I got 20 yards twice when I first got here. Like, my first 3 plays were 2 20-yard plays. Yeah, but when you're rolling that many dice, the odds of actually getting, like, the big numbers are insanely low. Oh, for sure, crap. I mean, you just showed that, didn't you? It's not hard to target somebody. You just make your team values match. Spin into them. I guess maybe like that. If they're streaming, you just spin at the same time. But maybe you know a trick for telling if they're playing or not. Otherwise, like maybe there's something you could do by looking at their profile. Like Blood Bowl 2 actually had that. There was a way to see who was in game and who was in the lobby. And a lot of the better coaches had really good win rates because they abused the hell out of that. Like looking to see like, okay, week 3 of a season, there's only 3 teams that are better than mine. I'm going to wait until they're all offline or in game before I spin. Like there were a lot of people who did that. I don't know if you need to keep it secret either, crap, because like things are changing for Warhammer Blood Bowl, so there'll be like the odds of your exploit or your trick carrying through are pretty low. You did play a fantasy football game that mechanically had Bumble Beat, but it didn't have the atmosphere. Didn't grab you at all. It's something to do with the way the spinner pulls you up in the first 10 seconds you spin. Oh. Yeah, the spinner's a bit of a black box. They have not said how it works at all, really. They're specifically. They've talked a little bit about it. Hire the 2 temps. I'm not going to do the expensive mistakes, so I remember to name them. If you did watch along on YouTube, just fire a comment down there. Subscribe while you're at it, if you don't mind. I'll try to remember to name these 2 after the first 2 people to comment and ask to be on the team. Boop you! I don't know how many YouTube people would stick around through the rambling at the end of the stream, though. Oh, you have to spin 3 teams. Interesting. So if you just try to snipe somebody, it won't create the one possible game. It waits for a third. Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea about that. You spin the 3rd team, it locks the other 2 together when you take that 3rd team out of the queue. Weird. Where otherwise you'd have to wait, and then there's like, if somebody else stepped in close, it'd be 50-50 if you got to play your target, or if the 3rd wheel got a game with one of you. You don't even need another account. You just do it on your another team on the same account. There's a 10-second window where you never get a game too. It does make sense for it to wait and not like instantly fire a game, because somebody else might join and you can make a better match. Oh, it does have to be a different account. Do we want a random here? I guess we want a random here. Cloudburster. Well, I guess we didn't want a random there. Okay, I'm shutting it down before I random on more things. Shut her down. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out, playing video games. Sparrow, thank you very much for that resub. You betcha, Byron. Give me that, Amdor, Nurgle's Run. See y'all tomorrow.